Hello YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Pinstar Plays Potion Tycoon, episode 11. So, in between our last episode and this one, I had inadvertently let a little bit of time pass. I was doing some tinkering around and experimentation, and an event popped up off camera. That I really didn't want to turn down, so I took it. But let me show you what I took. It was a freebie ingredient from one of our people, but it was one that was quite useful. Asporius, an Asporius seed, quite useful because it is a new source of a dragon symbol, or the beast symbol. That means that we can take a little bit of pressure off of our fly agaric here and retool some of our potions to start using Asporius, at least for the dragon symbol portion, instead. So yeah, that's going to happen. However, per one of my commenters, I have been spending a lot of Tycoon points on hiring and marketing, not so much with research. We did finish up one thing of research, but we need to do more. So with 47 Tycoon points in the bank, I think Advanced Machinery 2 with Grand Cooker, Big Mortar, Big Kettle is in order. And speaking of in order, do I not have a Veteran Alchemist or higher? These are all researched. Oh, I know. It's we have to go through not the marketing shrine. Didn't we get a thing? We got a thing that we have to build in our research room. Yeah, the advanced research lab. So these things, these manuscripts, need to move. The candelabra needs to move. At least I think the manuscripts need to move. What do these things do again? Oh, no, they don't need to move. This thing needs to move because this isn't research specific. But these things we want in here. But now we also need to get an advanced research lab. Ingredient rack, cage. No, that's not going to really work. Alchemy cabinet. Arcane power of your research by 1. Ah, we get an extra arcane power out of this thing. Not that I want to stack 5 ingredients on a single potion, but it'd be nice to have the option. No, that ain't gonna do it. That ain't gonna do it. That's all right. So we'll build those and then we can start our stuff here. I think we still need the basic research lab. What do we have here? Calling the Ghost. Oh yeah, that's our current event. There's going to be also a lot of reworking of our things here, because I think I have an idea of how to solve our problem when it comes to our production and our mushrooms and our people running all over the place. Granted, they are running very fast, don't get me wrong, but we're getting a lot of people unhappy with empty shelves. All right, so now we should be able to, nope, wrong one again, Pinstar. There we go, Advanced Machinery 2. Go for it. All right, for the moment we're doing okay here, but I think we can do a lot better. Oh yeah, everyone's still coming here for conjuring potions, and I think we just restocked them. Got our marketing team going here. Yeah, Zay should be the one doing this. Where are you, Zay? We probably need another, see, clerk, operator. No alchemist for hire. At least not today. JJ, where are you? You are down here. So this is a little peek into what we're doing here. I'm going to take off all of your greaser jobs so that you're only alchemisting. Oh, Gonk is already up there. Well, no matter. Loke, going in the papers, always a good thing. All right, we're actually doing pretty well with our, yeah. Do we have any other bottles that we're accidentally saying don't produce or don't bring to market? No, we're not. Good. All right, one thing I want to do here is get a cultivation box here. And we can get our Asporius here. And then for our workers, we are going to get just our mushroom people are allowed to do this one. Yeah, drill and nape are the only ones allowed to interact with that one. What I'm waiting for is I'm waiting for this to finish up so that we can, when we start doing our retooling, I want to factor in the advanced machinery into the mix so that we can make use of those benefits. Marketing desk. Yeah, I don't want to, and we gotta wait for 19 hours for the cooldown to be up. Marketing shrine, plead for good reviews. We can do that for any new releases. Yeah, we still need our conjuration potions. Shona's summons. Oh, you're actually making that in lieu of it. Yeah, one thing with Shona's summons, we need to retool that to make use of our new Asporius. And while we're at it, probably increase its power, because one thing we need to do is make sure to get our Emporium. We're only one provisions potion away from getting 3, 3, and 3, or well, 3, 4, and 3 when we have all of our sorcery stuff stocked. But in order to qualify, we need a 2.5 quality. So we need to make sure that our potions, our potents are potable, as it were. All right, you're still cooking on that. You're almost done, though. These two ancient manuscripts certainly help. Yeah, increase the stamina of all and the arcane power. So that's a pretty good research room. Huh. Did one of the houses go out of business? Because usually there's one that's in there. Quest is, oh yeah. We weren't trying for quest. In fact, we can just delete quest. Because that was literally made just to, you can have quest. We're not making it, we're not selling it, we're not hanging our hat on it. Once we reorganize our workforce, that's when I will also go over promotions here. All right, advanced machinery 2, and we've got 35 or 30 rather. Crystal ball, motivational poster, glass manufacturing would be nice, but maybe not. Growth lamp is probably a good thing because that just speeds up our resource production. The other item here, the potion vaporizer, I don't really want to use potions for fertilizer. Even I know this is probably best suited for like old potions that have gone out of date, but I think we can do better than that. So we'll just wait for a few more of these. But now I think it is time for a retool. So let us load up Shona's summons, but we can do better. So we are not going to use Fly Agaric because this one is overused. We are instead going to use Asporius. We are going to ferment it so that we get plus here. The taste of it does not seem to be a problem here. And also, what's Nightshade's full? What does Nightshade look like unprocessed? Yeah. So what we can do here is leave it unprocessed, but then bring in another purple element, like with Pluteus, because we know we have a metric F ton of Pluteus here. Actually, if we just throw that in, yeah, because the two aethers overpower the water, overpower the fire, and we get toxic plus. We get a ton of potency out of this, and we only need 3 ingredients. Like I don't think any taste manipulation is really going to do it. It's a low demand potion naturally, but I mean having it superior and having it toxic plus, I think is about as good as we're gonna get, and it solves part of our resource bottleneck. So huzzah! And also greatly reduces the amount of manipulation of stuff. Because the only thing I can think of, I mean, there's Wizard's Hat. We could get into that. But I know Pluteus, we have two versions of Pluteus cooking. Nightshade's going to be problematic. Actually, you know what? Nightshade's a little bit overused. If we Wizard's Hat and ferment that bad boy, we lose the toxic plus. It's more potency, but we lose the toxic plus, and we really need every ounce of appeal out of this one as possible because of the low demand. I mean, we could throw in the Wizard's Hat, but that, geez. What else could we do? Because we just want something toxic. We could throwing in the Fly Agaric kind of exacerbates the problem. Lupine is used heavily. Yeah, the whole point of this was to wean ourselves from Fly Agaric, but if we added that in too, it would be quite nice. But then again, we're probably going to... I mean, Nightshade's not as bad because it's a plant. In stock 15 barrels of this stuff. I mean, clearly we're doing fine. And that's an 8 strength potion of summoning. I mean, it's not wrong, but I don't think we need to be that right. I don't think we need the nightshade. Oh no, we do need the nightshade in lieu of the wizard's hat. Because yeah, 5.8's fine. Oh, we should go bigger. I mean, so here's the problem. Our containers can't keep up with an 8.0 potency. So we're going to lose a lot of that anyway, so I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it at 3. We're going to do curiosity caps. We're going to emboss this thing to try to get close to our potency, because our potency is darn good. We don't need a blowout price. We can go up. I mean, even, yeah, this is fair. This is normal. All right, that's rivaled. That's superior. So we need a little bit more oomph here. A little bit, you know what? Let's make it a bargain. I'm okay with it being a bargain to sort of cement our appeal here. And then for summons, it's a good, yeah, that's good. And then for the, we'll do that. Shona summons 2.0. And yeah, I know, marketing and all that. We'll do an informative. We've got the money to do grandiose. We can tap Lady of the Moon. There we go. Now, let's build a production line for Shona's summons. What I want to do is get production lines that help. I still think that the 2 different potions to one cauldron is the way to do it. So we're going to do Cameron's Conjuring, Shona's Summons 2.0. Let's get the regular Shona summons off of there. All right, let's get, what I'm going to do is we're going to start us fresh with an empty grotto, and we're going to move stuff or buy stuff as needed for both of the potions. All right, so this is going to be our potion right here, our mixture. And I know for a fact I'm going to want a loading pallet, because loading pallets onto our fermenter here is going to be, or our cauldron is going to be good. Now, for Shona's summons, just to remind myself, all right, we need a fermented Asporius. For Cameron's Conjuring, actually it gets rid of the regular Cameron's Conjuring. Cameron's Conjuring 2.0, we need fermented wizard's hat. So we need 2 things to be fermented, in which case so what we do here is, well, actually here, let's unpause here. Let's let people do their thing. Let's get some stuff built, and then we'll get our boosters in order here. Okay, so we need to move this. We do you here. We get ourselves a water tank, because the Oh, actually, no, we don't even want this cooker. We want the grand cooker. I forgot about the new hotness. The grand cooker right here. This thing's huge. And then we want a water tank because the fermentation tank also benefits from this. And we know we need a fermenter. 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 Am I missing something here? Grand cooker, infuser, loading pallet, mortar, preheater, pallet, pickler, water tank, whipper. Where's our fermenter? Big kettle, big mortar, fermentation tank. I don't know how many times I passed by that. Okay, so that gives us that. We've got... So what else do we need for these two potions? Besides just a thing of fermentation. Otherwise, these things might be pretty low. Yeah, fermented and then plain. And then Shona Summons fermented, plain. We could actually probably get away with this in here. In the small area. Small grotto. We could probably get, well, we have a potion bottler over here. All right, yeah, let's let people finish producing them and then we'll remove them. Okay, so let's move these. We go here. We could almost do with a proper palette because a lot of these require raw ingredients, but yeah, let's put you here. And then maybe like a safety wall here. Actually, is there any, nope, no artifacts. We'll put a safety wall here to improve the room look. And then we'll get a few air vents. That should make the room nice and spiffy. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to see if we can ultra hypercharge this. So first things first, we assign our potions here, and it's going to be Shona Summons 2.0 with Fermentation Tank 3. And we're going to do Cameron's Conjuring 2.0 with Fermentation Tank 3. Used in this room. And also potion crates. Actually, no, not potion crates, mixture barrels, because that way when the cooker is done, it can just spit it out onto there when it's ready, and then somebody will pick it up. Now, to make this even more efficient, we are going to have a dedicated alchemist and a dedicated operator. Ideally an operator who is good at specifically the fermenter. So let's go for operators. Drying kiln or fermentation. Chance to produce 2 ingredients from the same batch. Let me see if we have any other. All right, snaps. Let's see if you can do strong arm, scrounger, or tough. I do like me some scrounger. You're too versatile. So Jano, so here's what we do for Jano. We're going to say none. So we have now told Jano, you're not allowed to work anywhere. Now we are going to say, Jano, you're allowed to work in this room and this room only. We are going to allow you to do greaser jobs, but the only greaser jobs you're going to be doing is moving stuff back and forth within this one room. That's it. But now nobody else should be bothering. Jano should not be distracted unless they need to rest. Resting obviously is going to be a thing, but otherwise they're going to be available 24/7. Now we get an alchemist who's going to be dedicated to doing nothing but working this cauldron. And yeah, lobes. Let's see what you get, lobes. See if there's something else. Appeal, more arcane insight, or tough. I do like acclaimed. Let's see. Herbalist, optimizer, spellbinder. Now think about it, Jano's actually, Jano, well, no, we don't want Jano to solo the room. We want two people working on it, because while Jano's doing fermentation tank stuff, well, hang on, what happens if we just make Jano the man? Well, no, we want someone else in there when Jano takes a break so that the whole thing doesn't grind to a halt. All right, so lobes. You're about to make a potion. I don't want to interrupt that. So let's find somebody else. Gonk. Yeah, Gonk, you can do your thing, Gonk. But we're gonna say not anywhere but here. And yes, you may greaser in this room and this room only. All right, now, is there any for hire greasers? Yes, there is. Reduces appeal if working in sales. Obviously, we won't work you in sales, but so what we're going to do with you, Ziffo, let's continue our Rego here. Ooh, more spore finders. All right, yeah, you get that. I'll clerk, alchemist. All right, Ziffo. So what you're going to do, Ziffo, is you're going to be working in here, but you're also going to work here, here, here. Oops. Not here. You are going to work in that room, but you're not going to work on any of these. You are going to work here, but you're not going to work that. So that way you're not running around to all over creation. I guess we could add you to this. So you're somewhat dedicated to this room compared to being spread all over the place. Okay, let's see how this works for us. What kind of production rates we can get out of it. This is two very potent. Another lupine seed? I'll take it. 2 exorcism. Yeah, we can do exorcism. I'm curious to see how quickly this goes through. Because we need all of our materials here too. Oop, what do we got here? Blabbermouth. Valenrook's verbosity is no longer superior. Wow. Alright, they're working on that, but what all are we waiting on here? We've got the Asporius, we've got the Nightshade. What's our third ingredient for the new Shona summoning? Just regular Pluteus. We do have some room, and we did get a new ingredient, so let me throw that down there. Forget, was it an herb, or I don't think it was an herb. I think it was a mushroom. No, it was not a mushroom. It was an herb. And lupine. All right, waiting for a veteran alchemist. Oh, a veteran alchemist. Hang on. We do need us a veteran alchemist. I forgot about that. Gonk. Oh yeah, we assigned Gonk to this. He's a veteran alchemist. There you go. All right, let's see how quickly this comes together. Wow. Lightning fast cook time. And it spits it right out there, so it's ready for the next one. So now we've got Cameron's Conjuring. Now Cameron's Conjuring here requires Wizard's Hat, Stinkhorn, and Pluteus. We just need the Wizard's Hat. But yeah, that is lightning fast. We just need the Wizard's Hat. Are we short on Wizard's Hat production? I think that's up here. That's Asporius. I don't remember us overusing Wizard's Hat. Yeah, wherever we have Wizard's Hat, it is being grown. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it should just be Nightshade, and then for raw mushrooms, Asporius, Pluteus, Stinkhorn, Wizard's Hat, and then fermented Asporius. So it's not so much our actual ability to physically produce these. I mean, heck. It's more about the transportation of these down to it than anything else. All right, so in our next episode, I think what we need to do is finally bring this idea to our mushroom room and get our mushrooms going at maximum production. And hyper focus our mushroom greasers to only service that room so that we get maximum mushroom output. Then I think we'll be in good shape. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent, your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, it's been Pinstar signing out. See ya.